Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's January 13th, 2020, and I'm here to report to you that Google is now fucked with my channel. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but what I think they did is they went in and they into my comments section and opened up something on there saying it needs approval, because I could see the comments when I went into YouTube Studios, but it wasn't showing up on my regular YouTube channel. I tried to approve it, but then I saw that there was like over 300 comments, so I just didn't have the time, and I don't know where it says to just turn that feature off. So until I figure that out, I'm sorry. I've been trying to give hearts out, checks on my regular subs, and I really appreciate you guys giving me support. That means a lot. But now I go on my channel and I see none of them have registered, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I'll figure it out. But once again, it's all bullshit. I mean, they're trying to cover up Flat Earth. And that's it, bottom line. I mean, they were with us for a while, but it didn't last very long, just a couple of years. They helped us out, but of course they're going to come after us. Why wouldn't they? Because this is a real topic. This is a life-changing topic, and a life-changing topic for everybody. Because once you become a flat earther, it changes everything. Your entire outlook on life has been changed. Your personality has been changed. Everything will change in your life. Let's go through some facts. Okay, these are real facts. Everyday shit that people can't see. And it's funny because a lot of people are detectives. They like to be little detectives, right? Well, they're not very good, because if anybody did any work and searching of Flat Earth, they would finally figure out, hey, wait a minute, something's wrong here with everything. Everything is wrong. Nothing that they said is real. Sorry about this. When it gets bumpy, it screws me up. Let's take a look at a couple of those facts, which are just basic 101 shit facts. I mean, one, we haven't been able to dig down 8 miles. No further than 8 miles, and that took 30 years. But yet we're supplied with beautiful pictures of every layer of the Earth all the way down to the core. And hey, and a big surprise for you, they even have layers of Mars. How far did that probe dig down in Mars? Was it maybe an inch? But yet we have beautiful cores. Oh, it's just a fantastic picture. Drawing. Remember that word drawing, because that's basically where all these facts come from, that every single thing is a drawing. All of it. Why can't they supply a real picture? Why can't they supply anything? Why can't they supply what we paid for? Okay? And that's what we're doing. We're paying for this. It's coming out of our salary. Okay? Each time you get a paycheck, a percentage of that is going off to NASA. That are nothing but liars. That like to put together some tinfoil hat bullshit and say they went to the moon. When we all know the scientists from the 1940s even backed up 14 or other 15 other scientists that have said the moon is not a tangible object. It's made of plasma. Okay? That's what it's made of, plasma. Well, I'm not really sure about that, but we all know it's not a rock in space, and they will never, ever, ever, ever land anything on it, because they can't. They can't land shit. And it's a shame, because I always thought that it was real. I always thought we were going somewhere. I had this strive of maybe one day we will be able to colonize one of these planets, and Mars, and the moon at least. Maybe at least in my lifetime we'll get to the fucking moon. But we're not going anywhere. You live on a flat plane covered with a dome. It's a shame. And all the proof and all the evidence is there. There's nothing that anybody can say at all to a flat earther that's going to convince them that it's not flat and that we're not covered with a dome and that we're not looking at a planetarium basically you're in, because it's all fake. All of these stars, all of these planets, all of these galaxies you're seeing are nothing but drawings. None of them are pictures. None of them are real. None of them whatsoever. I want to thank everybody for, I just recently figured out that I'm now at over 2,000 subs, and that means a lot. And I'll tell you, I wish I could do something for all of you, maybe do a dance, but I really can't. Maybe one of these days I'll get the graphics and all that other nonsense together and give you a nice little show, but until then, all I could do is just say thank you, for at least getting me to that point. But, look, I mean, in the future, what I expect to probably end up doing is maybe get into a chat one-on-one with some of the big boys, and maybe invite them to come to my channel and have a little one-on-one or something like that. And why don't you get to know them, and you be the judge, all right? I mean, I know there's some shills out there, some questionable people out there that will never talk to me, and I never really, well, anyway, it doesn't make a difference, but my point is, the people that I looked up to originally when I got into Flat Earth, why don't you listen to what they have to say, and you'll see a majority of these people are not shills. I mean, yeah, look, they've quit their job, they've made Flat Earth a full-time job, basically, and they can afford to do that. I can't take the risk, because I just can't. I have a family. I've got people who rely on my salary coming in and paying bills. So I can't take a risk, and I could go into sales right now, but it's bullshit. It's not a real paycheck. You don't know what you're getting from month to month. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm coming from? Anyway, my point is, I just want to thank everybody for getting you to where I am right now, which is not very big, it's small, and that's fine with me. I'll take it. But all I know is that most of the people that are subbed to me are real people looking for answers. Okay? And I'm giving you a real person perspective on it. Because you're not going to find anybody else, I don't think, that's doing this. Maybe I could be wrong, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't think you are. I've been doing this now for over 3 years, give or take a couple of months. And I have many videos out there that you can enjoy. And maybe one of those videos will pique an interest, of hey, wait a minute, I remember CC said that. That's what I like to hear. Because when you find out everything and you become the smartest person in the world, and you understand, that you've been lied to all of your life, and that all you can do is just try to get the truth out to people, that's all you can do, and unravel other things. I mean, I've made similar chapters that other big boy channels have done, and sure, I didn't continue them. I stopped. I got a little sidetracked or whatever, but I'm a big believer in the plausible possibility of Flat Earth and beyond, because there's so much more than Flat Earth. It's just the initial cover-up. You know what I'm saying? Get where I'm coming from? Because that's what it's about, and that's what's created this world that we live in. The lies, the liar. Okay, everything is not there for you. The evil box is there to keep you confused, fighting amongst each other, picking teams of just pure nonsense, total garbage, total shit. When most of these things first started back in the 50s, these people made no money at all whatsoever. It's mushroomed into this $1 trillion industry of Hollywood and sports and everything. You know, meanwhile, there's Walt Disney over there walking around with the astronauts. You know, doesn't anybody think about that? You know, doesn't anybody think about the solar eclipse of how that up there is not what you think it is, that they're the same fucking size and they're totally two different objects, not dependent on themselves at all whatsoever, that it could be created, anything. A planetarium, you could put whatever the fuck you want in a planetarium. Anything, you know? Anything you want. The Creator gave us a little bonus. It's the evil people who have created this fake space for you to think that it's so confusing when it's not. It's a very easy concept and anybody can understand it. Okay? I mean, flat, covered with a dome, possibly more land, possibly other worlds too, who knows? But let's just concentrate on ours, you know, because what's the point of thinking about others? You're never going to see those. One entrance, I'm not sure if it's an exit or an entrance. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but we all know where it is. It's obvious. Can't go down there. We can't go there on our free will and run around in the snow and try to find the dome. There's a reason why they did that. There's a reason why. It's not done by accident. Sure, you can go down there and enjoy yourself. Go ahead, spend the $15,000 and be chaperoned and treated like a child. And that's what we're all treated as, children. Children, okay? Children don't deserve to know the truth. They don't deserve to understand it or question it. They are just told what to do. And that's exactly what they've done here. They're telling you what to do. They're telling you the price of gold. They're telling you the price of silver. They're telling you that this is the rarest object and jewelry in the world. They're telling you all of this shit. They're telling you that we live on this planet and we live in this complicated system that only scientists can figure out, and you need degrees up the ass in order to actually figure out how far away everything is. They're telling you this. They're telling you who to vote for. They're telling you this. The media is telling you everything if you listen to them. They are telling you who's bad and who's good. And the reason why I'm getting into this is when somebody's told something and somebody believes something, they're children. And that's what they want. They want you to keep you as a child. Confused, scared. But most of all, happy. They want you to be a little happy too. So they give you shows, they give you computer games, they give you vacations, they tell you everything. And it's worked so well. Because I wouldn't have as many trolls as I have if it wasn't true. I have a nice collection of them. And I thank them. Although I don't think they're going to be on my comment section anymore because Google's now playing with my channel, which sucks. Well, anyway, I guess I'll try to figure out what the hell is going on. I wanted to thank you guys again. I wanted to thank you for subbing. I wanted to thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.